Hey guys, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for the movie Sound of Freedom. This movie, wow, what a fucking shocker. Like, holy shit, didn't expect this movie to be this good. Sound of Freedom is about a federal agent who rescues a poor boy, and he finds out this poor boy is missing his sister, his little sister. She was taken by these people who are sex trafficking young kids. So this agent basically goes on a journey into the Colombian forests to track down these guys to rescue this young boy's sister. He even quits his job and just doesn't listen to anyone, any of the officials or anything. He is a man on a mission to save this young girl and to save all these kids who have been captive and sold into sex trafficking. It's a heavy story. This movie stars two very underrated actors that don't do enough movies, Jim Caviezel and Mira Sorvino. Two actors I think are very talented. They just don't do a lot of movies now. And the movie is directed by Alejandro Gomez Monteverde, a director I'm not very familiar with, but he did a great job. This movie, well, after I saw early screening of Mission Impossible, I was like, I still have the whole day. I don't know what am I gonna do. What am I gonna do? So I saw this movie. And I'm like, that looks interesting. I guess I didn't see any reviews on it because I don't give two shits about reviews. So I just decided to go check it out and see what it was all about. And I'm like, Jane Caviezel, huh? Like he does good movies, man. Like I think he's a very underrated actor. Like I love movies like Frequency and what was that one he did? What was the he did Count of Monte Cristo. I really loved him in that, but he did another one called I think Risen. I thought that was very good. Like he does like these very underrated gems that he just doesn't get a lot of like credit as an actor, I guess. But he's fantastic in this movie. He's really good. He's really solid. Super likable. He has some really badass like one-liners in this, and this is not even an action movie, but it feels like an action movie, but it's not. It's a straight dramatic thriller, and yeah, I love it. It feels like Taken, the movie Taken with Liam Neeson, but just more serious, more grounded, or just better in general. And I think it was very well done. And I think a lot of people might get turned off by it because it is like made by like a religious studio who did this movie, and everyone's like, "Oh, religion and right wing political shit." I know we live in this like political climate and stuff, but this movie is not about politics. There's barely any religion in this movie and no political conversations. It is literally just about stopping sex traffickers and saving these kids' lives. It is an important story. And this is happening in our world and it needs to stop. And like innocent children are being killed and being sold to these disgusting human beings and doing God knows what. Well, we all know what they're doing, but like this shit's happening in the world, especially in very poor countries and stuff. And it's disgusting. But I'm glad a movie like this is talking about it. And I'm glad that the movie is very respectful and it's very informative about all the topics it's talking about. It's not talking at its ass, and it's not trying to be this cheesy, silly movie, and it's not trying to make a mockery of it all. It's trying to tell a very serious story. And it's done very well. It's got very thrilling and very dark and gritty and raw moments. And this movie's not even an R-rated film. It's a PG-13 movie, and it gets away with a lot with a PG-13 rating. And there's a lot of heavy stuff for a PG-13 movie, so I'm very impressed of how much they showed and how much they got away with in a PG-13 movie. But I get why. They wanted more people of ages to watch this movie to learn more about what's happening in the world. So I get it. I understand why they went with the PG-13 rating. I think it was very well done. I thought it was a very well constructed film. I thought it was very well directed, very well acted, especially by Jane Caviezel. I think he is spectacular in this movie. The ending it'll leave you asking some questions and questioning governments of why are they not putting more funding into stopping all this crap, and just it makes you think, and it gets the conversation going, which is what a movie should do. I think my only issues with this movie is that There's a couple moments that I didn't quite understand what they were talking about. There's also some editing issues. Like there's some scenes like the main character was in one part, then the next scene he's somewhere else, and I don't know how he got to that location. And I'm like, wait, did a couple days pass by? I just thought there was a bit of choppiness with the editing, and there's some silly moments with the dialogue. For the most part, the dialogue was really good, but there was some dialogue moments I'm like, little on the nose right there. But I think all in all, it's a good movie, and it's not like a movie like, oh, you're gonna watch a million times, and it's not like entertaining popcorn movie like Mission Impossible, but it's a heavy story with a message that is needed. So yeah, I recommend it. Highly recommend it. Pleasant surprise. I think this is gonna be a very underrated film, and I'm very much impressed of how good it was. I didn't expect a lot from it going into it, but I got a lot coming out. So yeah, let's go on 10. I'm going to give Sound of Freedom an 8.5 out of 10. Check it out if it's in a theater near you. So let me know in the comment section below. Please tell me, what is your favorite movie starring Jim Caviezel? Mine's Count of Monte Cristo. It'll always be Count of Monte Cristo. What is your favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.